Hey guys, if you're struggling with your mental health and well-being, maybe feeling a bit down or as though life's passing you by, I've made 5 short videos to help you start to make sense of the situation you're in. I'm Suzanne Roynan and I'm an interiors therapist, which means I specialise in identifying the stuff in people's homes which is making them miserable, potentially damaging their health, wealth, success, relationships and mojo. If you're wondering why it all went so wrong, I'm here to say things can change, they can get better, and regaining control of your emotional situation is often directly related to the place you're living in. So just to give you an idea of how simple a process this is, today we're going to get clear. And that starts with living in a place worthy of you and everything that you love or want in your life. No one likes a dirty house, but no one likes cleaning them either. But if you're struggling with state of mind, self-confidence, anxiety, depression, or physical illnesses like asthma, insomnia, breathlessness, skin problems, constipation, bloating, and weight gain, these can all be related back to clutter and a messy home. And they can get a lot worse. You see, if you don't get enough oxygen because your home is dusty, dirty, or cluttered, it makes you miserable and it's going to damage your physical and emotional health. That's all there is to it. The thing is, after a while, you just stop seeing the mess and ignore the dust and grime in the bathroom. Let me tell you about Charles. Now, Charles had lost his mother when he was very young. At age 8, he went to boarding school, through university, and into a great job. His job, his friends, contacts, and colleagues were his social life. He loved his bachelor lifestyle. And as he always ate out, he spent very little time in his city apartment. A cleaner did a couple of days a week to manage his laundry and keep the place spotless. Everything was fine until the pandemic, when Charles was obliged to work from home. The cleaner stopped coming and the dust, mess and rubbish built up until the place was filthy. You see, Charles had never learned how to look after himself. He'd always had other people to do it for him. After a couple of laundry and ironing disasters, he bought non-iron shirts online. And then, faced with the boredom of being stuck at home 24/7, online shopping became a release. It wasn't as though he needed anything, and sometimes he didn't even unpack the boxes. He just stacked the stuff in the spare bedroom and he left the cardboard there as well. Charles's world was shrinking, but he always cracked a smile and kept doing the job. He did his Zoom meetings, he returned messages. No one realized he was struggling. And because he always used a Zoom background, they couldn't see the reality of the squalor he was living in, or no, he was falling apart. Charles saw a couple of posts on LinkedIn talking about the impact of the home on emotional well-being and how interiors therapy could help. He booked a free call and for the first time in months showed someone else's home. He sobbed as he acknowledged he wasn't coping, he didn't know where to start. And Charles, you see, was used to someone else taking care of everything, so he'd never considered how important it was to have a supportive, healthy place to live in. It took someone detached to help him understand that when his home was a mess, his head would be too. We were still in lockdown, so I worked with him online. To his credit, Charles chose to take personal responsibility for sorting things out, although it was really daunting for him. But with patience, guidance, encouragement, and a little bit at a time, Charles regained control of his home and celebrated each small victory. In addition to regular video calls with me, Charles used YouTube to learn how to make his home sparkle. Well, perhaps it wasn't sparkling, but by the time his cleaner returned, it was in an acceptable state and he was feeling much better in himself. Working with interiors therapy, he understood how his mental health had deteriorated alongside his home and what he could do to pull himself back. So if you're looking around your home right now, maybe your bathroom resembles Glastonbury, or there are piles of mess all over the place, I'm guessing you're feeling overwhelmed and out of control too. At some stage, that's going to affect your work, your friendships, and your relationships. You can choose, as Charles did, to take personal responsibility. You got yourself here. It's for you to find a way to be the person you want to be. The challenge today then is to tidy one area of your home which would currently cause you embarrassment if someone you like and admire were to visit. Set yourself a maximum of 30 minutes to make that happen. Put anything which shouldn't be there away. Take out any rubbish and vacuum the space. Make sure any dust is wiped away and then congratulate yourself for a great achievement. For Charles, the biggest thing was acknowledging his home was a mess and having the courage to ask for help. If you're ready to do the same, you can just book a call with me. A video call is what I'll offer free of charge. So tomorrow we're going to talk about consolidating the changes you've made in your home with a little bit of energetic magic. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to get all the good luck and how you can encourage good fortune into your home, join me tomorrow. I'll see you then.